Hello everybody, I'm going to be trying A squared against some malware here. So we go under computer, use this USB disk, we'll install A squared. A squared can install in safe mode, which is a great thing. And so we're going to install this. And the one catch with A squared is that just because of the VM, I can't get safe mode resolution is really teeny. And I won't be able to actually scan the computer in a normal sense. I'm gonna have to right click on the C drive or some of those folders to scan, because you can't even find the scan button. The interface is so big. So you see there's like this much interface missing. Oops. That's the only big catch. So because this has a lot of update to download, I'm going to pause this video and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we've got A squared updated, we're going to go to computer and local disk scan with A squared free. This hopefully should scan and eliminate any problems. Alright, so it's finding some stuff, a lot of stuff. And I'm going to pause this video and I'll be right back. Alright, so when this is finished, we get an elevated risk alert. I'm gonna close that. But as you see here, we have a bunch of files. And there's one catch again. There's no real way to get to the buttons because of my machine. But if we take a look at some of this stuff, A squared has picked up a lot of the nasty stuff that all of the other stuff that I had tried to scan with. That's a false positive, that one there. That's a false positive too. That's a false. As you can see, A squared has a ton of false positives. Yeah, this is picking up a lot of the nasty stuff that I had to remove manually. The one thing I can't see that it's removing is the one rootkit that's being the big problem. Okay, well, this is a problem. A squared really needs to work on making their interface more usable, just in case you have a smaller screen, because I don't think I'll be able to remove this. Quarantine selected objects, delete selected objects. Maybe we can do it. It's got everything selected. And we will quarantine selected objects. Well, maybe we have success after all. We'll see. Yes, we want to reboot. And so I'll be right back when this reboots. We'll see if that Russian dialogue that's preventing me from accessing the system is still there, because I'm going right into normal mode. So this is using, this is a false that has to remove, but it also uses a during boot scanner and removal, like some other things. So, we boot up, and we still see the Russian thing. So at this point, you know, I did note, I didn't see that it was, that A squared had found the rootkit. That's probably causing this. It's a nasty little rootkit that I needed to use something like the Avenger to remove. But if we would like to see, maybe I will go ahead and see if it is the rootkits that's causing this problem. Maybe just for an interest, we'll check that out. So I'm going to pause this video and get back into safe modes where we can do some of those cool things. Alright, so we're booted back up here. I'm going to go use this USB disk. And I'm going to go and look at my this And right here, this is the service that is causing all of these problems. This was my old fix that I created, but we're going to see if it's still compatible to a degree. We do want to remove this though, because I think that is this. So we're going to leave this stuff alone for now, because we want to see if we can find the exact cause of this malware, this alert I get when I boot up. So we are going to knock out that service, and I'll give you a little tip on if you ever do use the Avenger. It's pretty simple. Folders to delete, colon, you put your folders down. Files to delete, colon, you put the files down. Drivers to delete, the name of the driver, you put that down. So as you see, I have drivers to delete, name of the driver, and files to delete, files. And then that's the file. So that's pretty good there. And one thing to be wary of, Avenger will delete anything. Put explorer.exe here by mistake, bam, gone. You put, you know, a tappy.sys in here just because it's infected, bam, gone. Your system might not boot. You know, you got to be careful with these things. So Avenger will open this up, yes, and we'll take our script and we will put the script in here. We will automatically disable any rootkits found, and we will execute that. And now it's going to reboot the system here. It's going to do a kind of a reboot thing, and it's going to reboot the system. I believe twice it's going to do it. And then we're going to boot up, and we're going to see if we still have a problem. So I'll be right back when this is done. Okay, well that rootkit clearly wasn't the problem in this case. I'm going to reboot into safe mode and run a scan with OTS and see if that driver is actually still there after deleting with the Avenger. Well, one thing I can confirm from looking at this is that it wasn't the rootkit that was the problem, because the rootkit is clearly gone according to this file. Avenger did quite a good job on doing that. But there are a bunch of other things like this. And I'm not going to create a fix for this, because I know that if I create a fix and remove everything I see in this, I immediately fix the problem, and I'm not going to do it one by one to see what happens. But so far, I have not tested a single scanner that by itself gets rid of the that Russian password junk. And I don't suspect I will. It seems like a pretty nasty little file, and the only way I've been able to remove it is via manual removals. And this is why if you scan your computer, you get to see how it really is important that you have someone check your computer manually afterwards, because as you can see, the scanners might only remove, you know, in this case like 50% of the malware, and sometimes some of the nastiest stuff is left. So that's why it's always good to be able to do manual checks and be able to read logs, to be able to understand that signature-based scanners really can't pick up on all this really nasty new malware. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is Will from RogueDatabase.net, and make sure to check out my website. And if you are a malware collector, I really encourage you to use the submission form to help out these antivirus vendors, well, antivirus and anti-spyware vendors, to perfect their products and help make them better at removing the types of malware that I was working with in these tests, because it's really rather important that we help other people that do not know how to prevent malware quite as well. And by helping them prevent it by submitting files, it's really a good idea. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day.